dive into this new practice for the month of October. Love more. Yeah, we want more love, so we gotta love more. How incredible it is that we are actually the very creator of our life, very own creator of the results we have. So if you have results right now that are struggles, it's conflicts, it's struggling with your finances, it's struggling with your relationship, maybe you are very sick as well, maybe you keep having accidents and bad news and stuff, it's time to replug to love. So what does that mean? Right? The concept to replug to love, and it's always the part of World INLIGHT partners. We love to see how we can just take a plug and you imagine you're putting it in and you replug in the light, right? If you want the light, you just turn up the switch. It's that easy when we decide to operate out from a place of love. However, it's not that easy because we are so conditioned to not do it and to be in conflicts and to be right? I gotta be right. So I wanna invite you to practice with us this month. More love, love more. So how can you love more right now in your life? Where it starts by acknowledging where you have conflicts, right? Where you're struggling, where do you have people that are creating conflicts, or if you are not in harmony with yourself, possibly you're smoking, you're eating bad food, and and it's even worse because you feel guilty, right? There's lots of guilt, there's lots of hard feelings towards yourself, and that does not create more love, right? The moment we are first of all not treating ourselves properly, then we add the guilt, and then it adds to the whole energy around it because we have bad words, bad thoughts. So it's a pretty intense circle, and I want to invite you to just really be honest. This week we focus on one thing. Be honest where you don't have love. Be honest where you're struggling. Be honest to see where you are creating it. Sometimes we don't see it, and that's okay. We don't need to be perfect, but choosing love is always the best medication. And when I talk about medication, this is also, of course, it relates automatically to our body condition and our hygiene and our health and all that. It is the best medication. Love is. So, but that doesn't mean if you have a condition and you take medication that you're going to stop all of your medication and start eating love, right? Because it doesn't work that way. But the good news is any condition in our body can be healed with love. Some areas, some pieces of some conditions do require to have a medication, but the medication is just a crutch. So you're using it for a while, and as if when you have a broken leg, or you use the crutches only for a little while, it's not forever. Why do we do that with medication, right? So all of a sudden you have people that take pills for 10 years, 15 years, they don't even remember why they take the pill, but the body has been conditioned, has been used to, and now they're addicted. They don't know, right? It's a vicious circle. But of course, for the pharmacy industry, it's a pretty cool thing because lots of people are addicted and they buy, not even knowing if they need it or not. In fact, most of the time it kills stuff in our body that it shouldn't. I'm not going to go too much into that because we're going to bring more love into this. We're going to love this fact. We are going to love what is. Love more is to stop having conditions or opinions or ideas, concepts, judgments. It's just ease. We're just going to start loving everything. This week, we're going to have a contest. Who loves the most? Truly, isn't that a cool contest? To love more. So that's the game. You're going to start loving everything, right? You go to a restaurant, the waitress maybe is not in a good mood. We don't know what's going on in her life. We don't know what she's gone through. So why pointing at the finger? Why judging? And instead, if you choose to bring more love, that person is going to feel the energy, is going to feel everything. I can guarantee you, this is my practice and I take it as a game. When I see someone who is not in a good mood, that is angry, that is closed, my commitment, my joy, and it's my challenge. I want to bring more joy in this person's heart. And it's so easy for us when we play that game. It brings so much joy. It brings, allow yourself to be a little kid. You know that kids, when they see us and we're stressed and stuff, they don't care, right? It's almost like animals are the same too, right? A dog, when you come back from work, even if you've been mad, if you're not in good mood, it just comes and says hello, and it's like, kids are the same. And we should learn to be back in that mode. They just love, they are joyful. So learn to be back into your playful, joyful being, which is all about love. So this is what we want. If we want to access more peace, more happiness, more success in our finances, in work, in our health, in everything, in our relationships, we gotta start to love more. We want more love, which is the success. We need to love more. So eventually with this practice, we're going to go deep, and I really enjoy it. I'm inviting you, for those of you who are new, do it with us this whole week and then this whole month, because each Monday at this same time, 11 a.m. PST time, and it's 8 p.m. in Europe, we're going to go deeper, and we're going to go into where we can actually open to love in such a new dimension that is actually what scares most people, including me. Has been my practice for many years. And you know, when you practice, you get to it, right? So I'm not there yet. And I don't know if I want to be there just yet, because I'm enjoying the ride. And this is my invitation to all of you guys. You don't have to be perfect, and you don't have to do it right the first time, but just do it. And then as you grow, you test and you learn, and you know, it's a journey. It's like when you go on a holiday, don't focus just on being at the destination. The moment you get into your car to drive to the airport, and then maybe there is a traffic jam, maybe the plane is delayed or whatever, enjoy it. It's part of the trip. It's part of the adventure. So love more, love everything that is pissing you off now. Start right now. You choose to love it. You choose to love those places where you're not in love, those places that are struggling, creating struggles and challenges and conflicts, and those feelings of anger, fear, frustrations, whatever it is. Just choose to love it. Now, if you cannot love what is around you, at least choose to love you in that mode where you're not loving what's happening. You get that? So I'm giving you an example. I have a conflict with my family. Like, everybody's like, you know, so pissed off, and let's say at me, like nobody's speaking to me. Not that it's pissed off, but it's just I'm in another dimension. I'm me. I chose to be me. And I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't want to be put in that box just to please others. I want to be me. That's your invitation. That's part of bringing more love. Bringing more love to you is allowing you to be you, allowing you to be everything you are. That is the most precious gift you can give to yourself, and you can give to the Creator, because that Creator created you with your qualities, with your white hair, with your talents, your gifts, and everything. So don't start to be put in a box to please others. That's not love. So bringing more love is part of your journey, is to allow you to be you. So if I come back to this example, you know, your family is in conflict with you, but choose to love that. Choose to love them. Choose to love the situation, because this too is perfectly orchestrated, as Stéphanie Rote would say. If you don't know this lady, you gotta connect with her. She's all about love. Yes, that's me. For those of you who have not met me yet, Stéphanie Rote. It is my passion, my mission. I love love. It's contagious. Everybody that I touch, they get INLIGHT. They have the love, they have the joy, and that brings me joy. But The one thing that is very important to understand, one cannot give the light and the love if they don't have it in their hearts. So guys, this week, it's not about going to try to bring love to everybody. It's bring love to you. Love yourself with not loving what's going on around the world. I mean, it's easy right now, right? Everybody has an opinion. The mask, the vaccines, the COVID, la la la, la la la, la la la. Just love everything that is happening. It is so much easier for you as a being, for your spirit, for your body, for your heart, for everything. Love more. Love more. Even now, breathe and be in your whole body, and each breath you just bring love in your body. Feel it. Take the time. There's no rush. You don't need to just feel everything in your life, like go, 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 do, be. Like, just like stop and feel. Stop and love. And just for 1 month, if you're not able to do it, for whatever reasons, you're too busy, then that's when you got to do it. That's when you got to start to take those little moments. I give you one technique before we finish for tonight. I will remind you that every Monday, I do a quick injection of love just to remind you, just to bring examples, just to support you, to encourage you to bring more love in your life. So one little technique for all of you. I strongly encourage you this week to start. It gets you into the momentum. Take your cell phone, and then every hour have a little beep, and it reminds you to breathe and to love. It's very important to have those reminders, because we start the day and then there's this and that, and it's so busy out there, right? So when the little ring comes, just place your hand on your heart and say, thank you, I'm alive. Wow, super. And now whatever was happening in your life at that moment, just say, I love it. Choose to love it. Even, and most importantly, when it's tough. Most importantly, when you have someone that is nasty in front of you, love that person, love that moment, and love you in that moment. We'll come back into this. At least start with the little reminder every hour, and then see what amazing new results you'll have in your life. All right. So we'll see you next Monday for the support session of this practice. This is Stéphanie Rote. I'm a spiritual coach, and I really love to bring more love in life, but also in business, bringing entrepreneurs to line up with the absolute divine gift so that they can create and build their business, not just for the sake of the bank account, but being in creation with the divine, in co-creation, just being led to what is and what needs to be done. And then I am the joyful leader of World INLIGHT Partners, and you're invited to join us. This is a whole army of INLIGHT beings, INLIGHT leaders, coaches, trainers, speakers. If that's you out there, you have trainings, you have programs, you have services and products that are here to help this planet to raise the vibration of humanity and the vibration of the planet. And join us so that you can be part of this, and you can bring your gifts and start to bring the light as well, and enlighten other beings and bring them all into this beautiful enlightenment of our planet. We deserve that. We all want it. So we want more love. You got it. Love more. That's our practice this month. All right. See you next Monday. Bye.